Uh-oh. Good morning, y'all. Divinely grateful risings. Divinely grateful risings, y'all. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good people. Great morning, great morning, great morning, great people. Good morning. Oh, wait. No, I got to go back. Oh, wait. No, I don't. Hold on, let me slide that. Welcome to Love and Clarity. Y'all know I don't sing, but y'all heard that. Y'all heard that in my voice. Good morning, dearest one. Divinely grateful risings, y'all. Great morning, great morning, great morning, great people. We feeling like a billion this morning, y'all. We feeling like a billion. Great morning, good people. Great morning. Good morning, Crowned. Good morning, Miss Kathy. Oh, let's do it. Hey, oh, let's do it. Great morning, y'all. When y'all come in, tap the screen, share the live, share the love. Y'all know we talking love and clarity this morning. I'm just saying. Come on, 111, 111, 111, uno, uno, uno. I don't know how to say 111. I don't. I know it's three unos. Okay. Good morning, y'all. Divine Grateful Risings, y'all. Divine Grateful Risings, child. This gonna be the twin. Is this gonna be the twin flame edition? I ain't never did. Well, I used to do twin flame readings, but we gonna talk about a whole lot of stuff about love this morning. Either what you're in, what you're calling in, what you're manifesting. Child, they had a lot to say this morning, so we gonna see what's happening with these channel messages. We feeling like a billion this morning? Are you feeling like a billion? If you feeling like a billion, drop it in the chat. Great morning, billionaires. Great morning, billionaires. Great morning, billionaires. How are y'all doing? I hope you're doing well this morning, child. We feeling like a billion. I'm fresh, dressed like $1 billion. Okay? If you feeling like a billion this morning, tap the screen, share the live, share the love. Drop some hearts in the chat today since we doing love and clarity. Drop some hearts in the chat. If you feeling like a billion, you, your partner, your twin, your significant other, all that good stuff. If you feeling like a billion, oh, let's do it, y'all. We got a lot of channel messages, so I'm gonna go ahead and get started. Okay. Tap the screen, share the live, share the love, y'all. We're doing love and clarity. Welcome. If you are new, welcome. Welcome. We are so glad to have you. Okay. We are setting our intentions for this morning. We feeling like $1 billion this morning. We feeling like billionaires this morning. Okay. So, oh, let's do it, y'all. Let's set the intention for this morning. Today is an amazing day, and great and amazing things are going to happen for us today. Today is an amazing day, and great and amazing things are going to happen for us today. So, oh, let's do it, y'all. We talking twin flames today, and all things love and clarity. Okay, we got a lot of channel messages. Oh, let me do scripture first before we get started. So, our scripture this morning comes from First John 3 and 18. 1 John 3 and 18. Dear children, let us not love with words or speech, but with actions and in truth. Okay, dear children, let us not love with words or speech, but with actions and in truth. Okay, actions speak louder than words, y'all. Actions speak louder than words. So some of y'all, we gonna have to look at how we're showing up in our relationships. I typically read love, y'all, as your closest relationships or closest partnerships, but definitely romantic. So we'll see how that plays out in the cards this morning. But typically, we talking about our partners, okay? You got to make sure you're showing up authentically for your partner and make sure they're showing up like that for you. We finna talk about these these channel messages. So actions speak louder than words. And then the other thing I want to say about that is, again, real love is not what we do, not just what we say. Okay, so you got to show a person how you feel about them, child. You can't just expect them to be the only one that's having to do, say, be authentic. Okay, you got to show up. Keep it real. All right, be real. Show up for your partner because you want them to show up for you. Okay. All right, y'all. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. So we're talking about twin flames this morning. Um, we're gonna kind of touch on alpha versus beta as well, spiritual connections. Let's see. So what did they talk about this morning? Y'all, twin flames are a spiritual connection. Okay. It is a spiritual connection. It is not just a lot of us, I think we feel like we're in these twin flame connections. Child, no, you not. Okay. And I don't mean that in a bad way. And I had to learn this myself, y'all. So it ain't just me. Okay, so great morning, CJ. Um, Great morning, great morning. We have to realize what is a twin flame connection, what is also a karmic connection, okay? Because there's definitely a difference, okay? They said for some of y'all, you need to keep things spicy in your relationship, child. You ain't showing up as somebody. What y'all doing? Y'all boring. Y'all is boring in the relationship. You got to keep things spicy and lively and the same way, the same things you did to get a person. Of course, y'all, you have to do those things to keep a person. Okay, it ain't just gonna be like you don't want to just be boring, child. So some of y'all, I don't know if you in something that's boring. The thrill is gone. They just said the thrill is gone. Period. Y'all did lost like y'all. They boring. Mama said, child, they don't want to do nothing. They don't want to go nowhere. They don't want, we ain't on that type of time. Y'all better tell these folks they better do something spicy. Tell them to chase around the table. Not chasing around the table. Okay, well, never mind. I'm back. Um, you and your not well shot don't do that. We not going that far deep at uno momento, y'all. See, I that was my fault. That one was me. I said chasing around the table, so then y'all had thought y'all was ready to throw some stuff in there and add to. We're not gonna do that. Okay. See, this is when I just want y'all to know. This when my uncle be coming through. Cuz good morning, CG. This when because see he feel why you feel like when we talk about love and clarity that this is your day to shine? We talked to you about this last week, and I don't feel like we should really take the love advice that you be giving because you was up there in spirit doing the wrong things. I feel like in my spirituals, and so I don't know if you should be the one. We get hey Nikki, can you come? Can you come down? I don't I don't think we gonna make it if we follow your advice. And look, we not gonna follow my uncle's advice, y'all, because he be a little all over the place. Love you, but I just don't feel like that's gonna get us where we need to be. But we appreciate the input. Okay, I'm back because y'all he be up there thoughting. Okay, I'm back. Um Pay attention to who you taking love advice from. Good morning, Blue the Wise. Good morning, y'all. Y'all tap the screen, share the live, share the love. Be mindful of who you taking what love advice from. Okay, importante this is the thing, y'all. If someone's not in, if you don't know how, if you haven't healed from love, if you're not in a loving relationship, if you haven't healed from your traumas, you don't want to be up here taking love advice from somebody that is still, and I don't mean this in a bad way. I give an example. It was a long time before I started doing these love and clarity readings. Why? Because I was not coming from a healed place in regards to love. I was coming from a traumatic, I was like traumatic place and what I had done, what I had been through. So you don't want to be biased. And a lot of times, if you're trying to take love, why would you take marriage advice from someone, number one, who ain't never been married, number two, who they was like they don't even understand the principles of what marriage is. They out there cheating and thotting and doing all that cray stuff. And how you gonna tell me what to do if you ain't even living right? Okay, I'm back. Okay. Don't say what you okay. What does it say? Don't say what you won't do. Oh, okay. Let's talk about that. They said, don't say what you won't do for love. A lot of us in here, you done said to yourself, oh, I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that. You see people do all kind of stuff, and you be like, oh, I ain't gonna do that. But baby, let me tell you, you'll do some things for love that you never thought that you would do. So don't say what you won't do, okay? Because you'll do some things, okay? Great morning, Samuel. Great morning, dearest one. Um, Y'all, next message. When you least expect it, that's when it's going to show up. Some of you may be trying to manifest love, okay? When you least expect it, that's when love will show up. If you be hyper focused on like your career, your money, put love on the back burner. A lot of times spirit and them gonna bring in what it is that you need when you need it. Okay, so when you don't focus on it, that's typically when it's gonna show up. They said something about, I don't know if you feel like you're running out of time. Child, you ain't running out of time. Your person, for a lot of you, your person is gonna end up finding you. You ain't got to go out there. Oh, that's going into and is. I'm finna talk about it. You ain't got to go out there searching, looking, because a lot of times I'm telling y'all, especially if it's a twin or if it's a divinely guided connection, I'm just telling y'all it's gonna show up out of nowhere. You ain't even gonna know where the person came from. You ain't gonna have no understanding. You're gonna be like, who are you? A lot of connections right now. We're in a season where a lot of spiritual connections, twin flame relationships, divine union partnerships are coming together. This is really the season, y'all. And a lot of these connections are coming together because listen, we got to be about our Father's business. Twin flame connections, y'all, they are a spiritual connection, okay? That is the biggest difference between your karmics and your twin, okay? Your karmics, now that's not to say that you won't have challenges, difficulties, um, in your relationship. That's normal. But a twin flame connection, y'all, it is a highly spiritual connection, okay? Highly spiritual. So you ain't gonna find your twin. I mean, or you and your twin are gonna be walking the same journey. You'll both have gone through your healing. You're gonna come together after a period of healing. A lot of times we feel like we in these twin connections, but they're really karmic. Y'all may have or may not have heard of fake twins, which are, you may have something that's very, very similar with a person and you think it's your twin. I was guilty of this, right? I was told that a person was my twin many years ago. And so for several years, I had it in my head that it was. No lie, y'all. But now I understand that that's not, it wouldn't, okay, because it's not a, there's some things a twin ain't gonna do, okay. First of all, your twin is gonna elevate, empower, uplift, encourage you. You're naturally going to elevate each other. You're natural and you're going to inspire each other. It's like they're not here to take you down through that. You done been through 50 lamb relationships with other people that you don't want to go through this. And again, it's not to say that you won't have challenges, but for the most part, you and your twin, your stories are similar. And so you're going to be healing from things. They're going to be healing from things, and you're going to not want to do those things with your twin. You're not going to want to hurt them because you've gone through hurt. And it's again going to be a very highly spiritual connection, y'all. Um, and a lot of y'all, like if you're in your twin flame connection or you're calling in that partner, there's a spiritual aspect to your relationship. You're actually here to grow spiritually, not just physically and emotionally, y'all. So really do your research. Sometimes we try to fit someone into a role, and that ain't their role, child. It's not their role. And if you keep going through a relationship, yes, you're gonna have your union, your separation, your union, you're gonna have your push pull, all that kind of stuff. And no, you don't have to be with your twin. Okay. You can say this is if your twin, and a lot of times, y'all, you may like if your twin is not willing to do the healing. That's the thing, y'all. These connections are healing. Go ahead. What you got? Hey, Blue the Wise Nim. Um, these connections are healing, y'all. They're not here for you to keep repeating the same cycles and things that you already experienced. Okay. Um, what's next? I said that time for divine partnerships to come together. Some of you, whether this is your twin flame connection or not, some of you, you may not even know your person yet. This could just be a soulmate that is coming in for you. Y'all, don't be around here treating these new connections like old connections. I saw my ex last night. I thought I would feel differently. I felt nothing. Period. Listen, y'all. Come on, Blue. Nim. When you know something, did we talk about this? No. Y'all, listen. When you have graduated, period, when you done graduated, they're not gonna elicit the same response, the same reactions. You may have felt it for a minute, but when you look back and say, that really wasn't, they really treated me like, I don't think I want that. Child, that dead. You understand? It's dead. Okay. So I'm just saying, look, hit them with the okay and keep it moving. The deuces. Okay, the deuces. Look, and they got a message out with the old and with the new. They said that in channel messages this morning. So for those of you who have new love in your life, or you're trying to call in new love, make sure that you ain't treating this new person like the old person. Don't bring. They said it. Where y'all told me? I wrote it down. Hold on. What y'all say about baggage? They said, oh, this new person is going to add value to you. They're not going to add baggage. Okay, they're not going to add baggage. Dawn Marie says, how do you know when it's over? Well, this is the thing. Is the relationship still benefiting you? When you know it's over, you don't feel the same. It's not the same emotions. They don't elicit the same response. A lot of times you'd be tired because it's baggage, y'all. When there's a relationship and it's just heavy, all you doing is arguing. All you doing is fussing and fighting. They make you tired. Look, I have a note about tension because my shoulders felt tense this morning. Like, you just don't feel it. You can't make yourself feel a thing, y'all. Like, I don't care how much you try. If it's over, it's over. Yes, out with the old. Like, we'll stay in something because it's comfortable. We're afraid to step into something new. You don't want to put the energy in to learn someone new, right? But I would much rather be by myself than being something that is unhealthy, than being something, hey, Mother Tucker Nim, than being something that's weighing me down. That's why we go into this add value, not baggage. Be with something who's always stressing me out. There's no communication. Like, y'all, who wants to live like that? Like, we do it for so long. We will put up with the craziest things, y'all, the craziest things for the sake of love. But when you look at it, it's not love. I'm very guilty of that, y'all. I stayed in many relationships past the expiration date just because I didn't love myself. And that's the key thing in your relationship, y'all. You got to love yourself. When you don't love yourself, when you don't feel worthy, you don't feel deserving, when you start to do that healing and really love yourself, you're not going to put up or tolerate the same type of stuff, y'all, because you're going to know your value and know your worth. And you're going to make it a requirement that they do that as well. Like, y'all, you get tired of having, like, you shouldn't keep having to try to force a person to love you, telling them the same things over and over and over. Like, you have to, you begging for love, you're begging for affection. Why? There's someone out there who's going to give you exactly what it is that you need. You shouldn't be having to beg anyone. Oh, why you not showing up for me? You want someone who's going to show up without you having to tell them to. Someone who's willing to learn you, learn your likes, your dislikes. You should be able to talk. Like, I just can't do it. And I done been through it, y'all. So I'm just saying. So how do you how can you love someone else if you don't know how to love yourself? How can you be in a relationship and say you love someone if you don't love yourself? Like, it don't even go together. Why would you treat someone better than you treat yourself, y'all? And we do this. I'm no judgment. I would treat other people better than I treat me, but then they do me wrong and I'm sitting up here looking crazy. I'm doing things for them. They not showing up for me that way. I'm pouring into them. They not pouring into me. All the things that you're willing to do for another person, why are you not willing to do that for yourself? That's how you love yourself. If you sitting up, you giving them everything, you doing this, you taking it, let me make sure they good, let me make sure they got food, let me make sure I'm showing them how much I love them. I almost said a cuss word. I'm not going to use a cuss word card. We not doing that in this season, y'all. Why would you? But then you sitting up here crying because you it's like you expect, oh, come on, spirit. And that be the problem. We expect people to show up and treat us the same way that we treat them. And we allow people over and over and over not to do that. We up here begging. Why you won't take me anywhere, but you taking folks on trips? Why you won't tell me how much you love me, but I'm telling you every day I'm waking up. Oh, come on, spirit. Next message. Y'all, I made a video about this the other day. This is for my ladies. Love us, love us to death. Look here, honey, one knees. We don't chase, we attract. Period. Drop it in the chat. We don't chase, we attract. Now for my men, I love y'all. But it's natural, y'all. It is a natural thing for a man to pursue a woman. It is not natural. You don't have to like me, and you can click off right now, because I don't care. We don't chase, we attract. There is, and I'm not saying that you are not supposed to show interest in your person. I'm not saying that, because you should be showing interest in your person. But there's no reason that you should always, the same thing we talk about. Why you always got to be the one to call? Why you got to always be the one to text? Why you always got to be the one to show up? Women, it's not natural. It's not. A man should show interest when he shows he's interested in you. You show you're interested in him. Okay. And this is even in manifestation purposes. And I have this written on, I have a note written about manifestation, right? A channel message. Manifestation and the law of attraction is about faith and belief. Y'all, it's the same thing with anything you're trying to call in and bring into your life. You don't chase it, you attract it. You don't chase it, you attract it. Whether this is love, money, careers, you get in the energy of a thing and you believe in a thing, you're convicted about it, you believe, you have faith, you know that God is going to show up and bring it to you, you then thereby attract it. You stay in the energy of attracting a thing, okay? We don't chase, we attract. It is not natural, y'all. I don't care what nobody say, it's not. It's not. It's a natural thing. Okay, next message. We're going to get into the cards in a second. Next message, y'all. Alpha versus beta males. Alpha versus beta males. Listen at me. Y'all, I'm not saying that there's anything wrong with beta males. I'm not saying that. There's no judgment here. But I need you to know the difference, okay? An alpha male is a man's man. You ain't got to tell him to do three characteristics of an alpha male that I think are the most important. There are more, but the most important: protect, provide, and lead. Protect, provide, and lead. They started to talk about stuff in the Bible. Hold on. Listen, y'all. A man should be protecting you. As a woman, they should protect. That's it. I ain't gonna explain that. Protection is protection, okay? They should be concerned about your safety, concerned about your welfare, concerned about these things. Provide. A man is naturally supposed to provide. Now, women, listen. Yeah, we INDEPEN, yeah, all that. We independent in things, and that's all fine and good. However, we have been, as women, we have been forced into that role of being the provider. Trust me, I done been the provider in every one of my relationships, y'all. And it just is what it is. I'm not mad about it, because again, this was my fault. I'm not blaming them, because this was the way I showed up in the relationships. You understand? Good morning, Styles by Nina them. But a man is going to provide, and you ain't got to tell him to do it. Period. Okay. Like, you don't have to tell a man to provide. That is a natural instinct for him to provide. Y'all, thank y'all for sharing the live. Okay. Lead. And a man is supposed to lead you. Where are you going? You don't want to be with someone who has no direction. They don't know how they gonna lead you if they can't lead themselves. A man is supposed to lead you. This is where we go into submission versus but submitting versus not submitting, right? Because y'all, I'm not gonna submit to someone. Our natural divine feminine energy wants us to be receptive. We're supposed to be softer. But yes, of course, we don't always get to play that role because we as in society, we've been conditioned to have to show up and we gotta that's not to say you won't have leadership in your relationship or you won't sometimes have to take the lead. There are certain things that should be naturally you should be naturally more inclined to taking care of children. Men can do it, but that's typically, and that's not stereotypical. Women are more nurturing by nature, y'all. It's not like, and we put all these gender roles on stuff. This ain't got nothing to do with that. Women are naturally more nurturing. Our energy is different, y'all. And so it's like, but if you don't have a man who's willing to protect, provide, and lead, you ain't gonna get, the roles are gonna be reversed. And a lot of times that's what happens. The roles are reversed in these relationships, y'all. And it's backwards. We be having it backwards. You're supposed to nurture, support, and take care of your person. But if he ain't leading you anywhere, if they just said something, I don't know, something about a man, something without no vision. A man with no vision, I don't know, a man, something with no vision. Where he gonna take you? Y'all better start asking real questions. Somebody better know you're not gonna want to submit to somebody if all they want to do is take you to the club. No, just no. Okay, like y'all, we have to start thinking about these things, ladies. Like, keep it real with yourself. But then we complain because we enable these men a lot of times, y'all. We enable them. We show up and nurture. Unfortunately, our men are not growing up with great examples. They're not growing up with real like examples of what a man should be. And a lot of us are single parents, single mothers, and you can't teach a man how to be a man. I'm just telling you, I don't care what you say. You can teach, like, I have a son. I'm a single parent, y'all, but I can't teach my son how to be a man. I am not a man. I cannot teach him that. I can nurture him to become a good man, but I can't teach him the things that a man does because I ain't one. You understand? What about beta males acting as they still a beta? They still a beta. If you because you can't pretend you either are or you are not. That's one thing. You either are or you are not. And if you feel like someone's pretending to be an alpha, guess what? Then you already know that they're not. Because an alpha male is going to know that you ain't gonna have to, ain't no pretending. It ain't none. I'm telling you, it ain't no pretending. Okay. So if they're pretending to be, then you already know what it is. Because an alpha male, there are certain things that are just not going to be acceptable. You ain't going to have to tell them stuff. And if you feel like they pretended, then they've already shown characteristics of being a beta. It's not to say that they're not nurturing. It's not to say that they aren't supportive of you. They're all of those things, but you don't have to explain to them the simple things of what to do and how to show up. Like, you just don't, y'all. Do your research. I'm just saying, you could do your research. Trust me, I have. Okay, so just saying. Okay, next. We're gonna get into the cards. Some of y'all, you have a new thing that is coming in. All I'm gonna say is don't make your new person suffer for what your old person did. Okay, they have a plan, but they're able to manipulate and mask seemingly. Child, look, those are red flags, is what I'm gonna say, Conrada. Those are red flags for me. It's something like I'm at a point in my life where I can't do it. When I get flags and things like that, and they pretending to be this, that, and the third, that's just an indicator for me that yeah, it's gonna be a no for me, dog. It's a no for me. I can't do it. I can't do it. Because those are the things, if you already at that point, or you're at that point where they're showing you different from what they're telling you, it's a no for me, dog. No, I ain't gonna be able to do it. I ain't got time for it. It's too much. And that's another thing, y'all. And this is men and women. We ignore red flags. We will ignore some things. Lord will ignore some things because we may be a good person, whatever. Y'all will ignore flags thinking, okay, well, maybe I'm just tripping. No, you're not tripping. We have to normalize not ignoring red flags, period. I value my tea, period. Trying to tell you, Y'all, we got to stop doing that. And this is everyone. It's not just because women toxic too. I know I done been toxic, baby. Y'all done already heard my stories. I'm up here. I done cheated. I have cheated. I've been cheated on. I was good and toxic, child. I ain't care nothing about it and didn't. So don't we ain't up here acting like we just better than. No, we not. We be toxic too. So men, y'all need to walk away from toxic women, child. Y'all, it's crazy. And I just ain't got time in this season of my life. Okay, here we go. Child, look, we done went way long to talk about these channel messages. Take your time. You don't have to rush. Love is a healing journey. Oh gosh, they said one more thing. We got to talk about this. Y'all, some of you, your old connections, they spoke to your shadow side. Okay, they spoke to your shadow side, right? So these new connections need to speak to your light. Okay, your old connections, they spoke to the side of you that was unhealed, unhealthy, toxic. For me, I will say this, like relationships I've been in, wait, y'all so silly. I didn't say that on purpose. Stop cussing. I ain't even using no cuss word cards yet. Look, relationships, not relationships, relationships. I'm just saying. Well, y'all said it. Anyway, I'm back. Because it's not, y'all. It's not. 1 second. Stop making up words. Stop it. Y'all gonna have the people them on here cuss a word, and I will not be a bad example. Just saying. Okay, I'm bad. Child, look, that was. Oh Lord. Okay, I'm back. Child, them folks be up there. Child, look, see, they said the cuss word. Told y'all, child, y'all know, child, listen. Child, they talking about the eggs. Listen, I'm not feeling. Mama, y'all got this. No, I know that was my uncle, y'all. That was my uncle right now. I'm just telling y'all that was him. Just saying, child, we don't know what that situation shit. I don't know. That's it. Period. Period. Okay, here we go, y'all. I'm just saying. Your old connections speak to your shadow side. What do I mean? They encourage the negative behavior. They encourage the things that you know you ain't supposed to be doing. Okay, the things you ain't supposed to be doing. Telling you, for me, it was just a lot of stuff, y'all. Instead of encouraging and inspiring, it was things that like encouraging me to do the opposite of what was right, and not living in my light. Bars. Okay, so just saying, y'all. So be mindful of those types of connections. When you like your old people, they'll try to pull that shadow side right up out of you, because understand, when you living back there, child, you're unhealed. Let me say that. And y'all know healing is a journey, so you always gonna be healing, but be mindful of that. Okay, here we go. Tapping in with spirit guides, ancestors, angels, and ascended masters of the highest and purest light vibration and energy. Let's see what we got. What we talking about? Ooh, period. We got resistance, y'all. Is the first card out. We have resistance. This says, didn't I say something about running out of time? And look at the clock up here. They need time to answer the call of their soul and step into higher levels of consciousness. We're not just talking about speaking to your light and not to your shadow. These new connections, they need to be on a higher level, y'all, higher vibration. And it's going to be some resistance, because it's getting, for some of y'all, it may feel like completely new. It's going to be something completely opposite of what you dealt with, who you dealt with before. So you may actually be resistant as well. Okay, let's see what we got. Y'all, old wounds, their unhealed childhood wounds prevent them from forming meaningful and long-lasting relationships. Child, listen, ain't nobody got time. We just got done talking about this. Speaking to your shadow side, healing. This is, of course, y'all, we want to be mindful of making sure we're not creating trauma bonds. What is a trauma bond? You're creating it from your wounds. You're creating it from your shadow, not creating it from your light. Okay. This is why healing is so necessary. You got to heal, child, before you go jumping in. Take the time that you need. As I'm looking at this, like, please take the time you need, okay, in order to heal so that you, because this, oh, come on, spirit. Y'all, cycles, chapters. What a lot of us wonder why we keep attracting the same type of person. A lot of us, it's because we haven't healed our childhood traumas, our old wounds. You got to do the healing in order to attract someone who's healed. If you don't, you gonna keep attracting Boo Boo the Fool and Ray Ray them. You gonna keep attracting the same type of person over and over and over, because like we talked about, love is something within you that is unhealed. There's a wound. Some of y'all, oh, come on, spirit. For some of y'all, it goes back to your childhood. A lot of you, depending on what kind of father you had, what kind of mother you had. I'll use myself as an example, as always, because I want to give you real life examples. I saw my mom get physically abused, right? So I ended up attracting men who abused me on some level, whether it was emotionally, mentally, physically, all of that, because that's what I saw. So we have to learn how to heal those things. And it goes back to childhood, the type of environment you were raised in. What did you see your daddy do for your mama? How did you see your mama treat your daddy? What did you, so this goes back to like healing the inner child, because if we don't, you're going to attract the same type of person, y'all. I'm just saying. So that's why we have to look at the things that are unhealed within us, so that we know, like, where did it start? You have to get to the root of the problem, y'all. You have to why am I attracting men who are emotionally unavailable? Did you have a father that was emotionally unavailable, or a mother that was emotionally unavailable? So you have to look at those types of things within your own life, within yourself, so that you don't continue to attract those things. Were you rejected by your parents, right? These are things we have to look at so we can heal our inner child. For me, one of the biggest things was safety. So I was always looking to be safe with someone, and I was never safe because it's not something I experienced as a child, if that makes sense. I wasn't safe with my mama and the men that she was with. So as a result, my children weren't safe with the men I was with because I wasn't safe. Make sense? Okay, next. Oh, let's do it. Okay. Oh, I ain't never pulled this card, y'all. Brewing up. Be ready to expect the unexpected. Because something is brewing and is gaining momentum. Y'all remember that song by MC Hammer? Gaining momentum. Telling y'all, things are getting ready to come together. And these partnerships, they're necessary, y'all, because for a lot of you, you're calling in your twin because you got to be about your father's business. There's spiritual work that you in your, especially twin flame relationships, y'all, there's the spiritual connection. And so what's being required, this was crazy. They talked to me about this yesterday, y'all. Can't make it up. I was sitting here chopping up with spirit them, and they talked to me about, where's it at, because I wrote it. Okay, some of you look, okay, here it is. Like you and your person, you and your partner are going to be working together. Kingdom business is what I'm going to say. Kingdom business. Okay. So some of you, like, you're calling in a person, and whatever y'all are doing, you may go into partnership with this person, go into business with this person. That is definitely happening for a lot of you. Some of you, there may be like acceleration that's happening in these connections, and things may move really, really quickly. Don't be surprised. Don't be scared. Don't be afraid. Period. Come on, spirit, divine truth, y'all. I ain't never pulled this card either. Divine truth. That looked like Archangel Michael, but it's a woman. That looked like justice. We are helping this connection evolve to see things as they really are and bring to light all that has been hidden. Okay. Telling y'all, oh, let's do it. Look, bottom of the deck, mix it. Y'all, I can't make it up. I said that this card looked like the justice card, right? Bottom of the deck, mixed signals, and the justice card. Come on, spirit, we receive it. All right, so some of y'all may be getting mixed signals. What we clarifying with? Okay, here we go. We're going to clarify with these cards. I was going to use the Compassionate Soul Oracle because I do have that in here as well. We're going to use it. Oh, let's do it. They said do 1 and 1. Let's do 1 and 1. Okay, let's clarify resistance, y'all. That's where we at. Let's clarify resistance. What are we resistant to? What do we need to know about? They need time to answer the call of their soul. You got to let people do their own healing, y'all. You got to let people do their own healing. Great morning, CJ. Great morning. I mean, Tara Bear. Hello, honey. Y'all, tap the screen, share, like, share, love. Oh, let's do it. Here we go. Okay, we have retreat that is coming in first. Time alone or in nature will help you recharge. So this is really saying, so your person may or may not be going through, or this could be you, take it how it resonates in your spirituals, okay? So you may need some time to heal, y'all. You may need to, some of us have to learn how to be single, how to be alone. A lot of times, message, what ends up happening is we'll jump into something. You may have just gotten out of something, a separation, a breakup. And because we are alone, we're lonely, we will oftentimes try to jump into something else just because we're trying to fill a void. Thank you, dears one. We're trying to compensate. We're trying to fill a void for something that we feel like we're lacking. So with this retreat card, y'all, make sure you're taking the time out that you need. I cannot stress the importantoness of doing this, y'all. As y'all already know, I've been almost a year for sure, right? Okay, they gonna talk about it because they bringing it up. So some of you, you're gonna go through a time period. You need to be willing to sit by yourself and be by yourself. Prepare yourself for the person that you want to come in. Take the necessary time out. Go into hermit mode. Okay, go into hermit mode so that you can do the inner healing that we talked about, healing the wounds, healing, breaking the curses, breaking the generational traumas. Okay, retreats, learn how to spend some time by yourself, y'all, so you can really heal this. And a lot of us are resistant to that because we're so used to, I was used to being in a relationship. I was always used to, this one's over, okay, on to the next. This one's, okay, on to the next. I ain't never had no problem pulling no man. But I also realized how I was still just attracting the same person over and over and over until I finally took, y'all know I was single for over, how long I've been? Oh, Lord. 12 months, 13 months, a year. Yeah, that sounds right. Okay. Like you got to take this time out and do the healing, y'all. Time alone in nature can help. You got to recharge. Learn some things about yourself. Learn how to spend time with yourself. That's the thing. You don't know how to love yourself. How about you date yourself, child? Take yourself on a date. Buy yourself some flowers. Do all the things for yourself that you want someone to do for you. That way, when that person comes in, they're going to do it. Okay. Some of y'all, look, retreat, resistance. Some of y'all, if this is your twin flame connection, yes, you may be in separation with your twin. Y'all know, thank y'all. It's like a push-pull kind of thing, runner-chaser dynamic, all of that. I think that's the craziest thing, if I'm honest. And I get it, but I just don't feel, I don't know. Every relationship is different. And I know that that's the characteristics of most twin flame relationships, but I don't know. I'm starting to think that I think that people think that they're supposed to be that dynamic in a relationship. Does that make sense? Styles by Nina said, get out my relationship. I think that I don't know, y'all. For me, I just feel like because we look at all these twin flame relationships, and because it's how do I say that, y'all? We talked about like how we're conditioned to think certain things. You don't have to have a separation and union in your relationship. But if we think that that is what is supposed to happen, then we manifest that, we create that in our relationships. So I don't know. I hope that made sense. I just feel like it doesn't have to be that way. Okay. If you're in separation and you're not with your person yet, well, then maybe they're going through and doing their own thing, right? They're having to do their own healing. And so that just takes time. It takes time. Oh, okay. We have apology that is coming in next, y'all, with resistance. You can expect the apology you want to hear. So that could definitely, some of you could definitely be, okay. For some of y'all, they just said someone may be resistant to the connection because they don't understand the connection. They're giving me this a couple of ways. This could also, of course, pertain to an ex, y'all. We got Mercury retrograde that is happening on the 21st of this month. Do not be surprised if you have the old people them, the exes and all of that coming in. I'm sorry for how I treated you. I'm sorry that things didn't work out. I ain't gonna say that you can't heal this with a person because I believe anything can be healed. Okay, and healing is a choice. But I also feel like, man, come on, spirit, actions speak louder than words. Wasn't that our scripture this morning? 1 John 3:18. Dear children, let us not love with words or speech, but with actions and in truth. Okay, so be mindful. They may be coming in, and they could be speaking their truth. They could definitely be speaking their truth. And this not to say, but if you don't feel it, don't force it, y'all. You can, if you want to go back to this person, by all means, go back. Allow them to show you in actions, not in words, because apologies can sound real pretty. Allow them to show you in actions that they've changed, that they're different. And time heals all wounds, y'all. So allow a person to show you that they're different now. Don't just take them for their word, because guess what? When y'all was dating, they had a lot to say. Their words were, they had pretty words and no actions. Okay, importante-ness. And let me also say this. If a person is not willing to apologize for their wrongdoing or how they are showing up, red flag. Okay. You shouldn't be the only one. You should not be the one that's always trying to heal or always apologizing or always making everything your fault. For some of y'all, somebody trying to make everything your fault. They're not taking any accountability. Okay. Be mindful of that. Okay. Next card. Old wounds, old wound. Some of y'all, you may have an ex that's coming in apologizing to you for the way that they treated you and the way that things happen in the relationship. Again, it takes time. It's up to you. You can accept the apology, but you don't have to accept them back. That's completely up to you. And if you do, just make them show up the way they're supposed to. Okay. Old wounds, they're unhealed childhood wounds prevent them from forming meaningful and long-lasting relationships. And this is you or them, take it how it resonates. So I'm just saying, y'all, we got to heal some stuff. You got to heal some stuff so you can attract the type of relationship that you want. Okay, here we go. Unavailable. Didn't I talk about someone being emotionally unavailable? First card to come out. This person is unable to give you all that you deserve. That may be what the apology is about as well. Look, if someone let me tell y'all this right now. If someone comes in and says, I know this gonna sound crazy to some folks, but y'all ever heard someone tell you, I'm not, you're just you're too good for me. That's a good one, right? Say that. They say stuff like, you're too good for me, or they really say like, I'm not able to give you what you deserve. Can I get you to listen to them people names? You better listen to these folks. Y'all, they are not lying to you. If they say, I'm not good enough for you, I can't give you what you need, you better listen to these folks and stop trying to force them. They telling you their truth, y'all, and that's a red flag. They are telling you their truth, because what happens? Oh, come on, spirit, we ignore it. We ignore it, y'all. Oh my God, we ignore it. But then we hurt when they come up and they're emotionally unavailable and they can't give us what we need. And now we crying because I just don't know why he ain't gonna do this for me. And child, they told you they wasn't gonna do it. Okay, telling you, if they tell it to you, y'all, you have to believe. You gotta believe what they're saying. I'm good with the block of the exes because they aren't taking responsibility, and I'd rather move on to the new, period. Some of y'all, listen, y'all, you going up, okay? They couldn't give you what you need. They didn't appreciate it when you had it. They were unavailable. But then when they see you moving on, of course they want to show up. Of course they sorry now. That's the way the game go. I know I didn't do you right when I was with you, but now they see you coming up. Your skin glowing. You got yourself together. You and your Empress energy, and all of a sudden here they come. Male or female, not gender specific. The glow up is real. Okay, tell y'all, please be mindful of that. If a person tells you they can't do a thing, then they can't do it. We have friendship that is coming in next. This friendship is leading to more. Okay, so first things first, y'all. I'm going to say this. Every relationship, the foundation of a relationship should be friendship. Okay. The foundation of a relationship should be friendship. This is they talked about not rushing into anything. They said take your time. You don't have to rush. That was in the channel messages. The foundation should be friendship. The foundation should not be unavailability. You need to come out the gate. And I'm telling y'all, I'm so guilty of this. You need to come out the gate with requirements. And it's not that you're being picky. It's not that you're trying to make them do, but it's like you, why we don't have standards, y'all. You got to have standards and things that you require. I will never again date a man that is not where I'm at. You got to have a job. You got to have your own place to stay. You got to have your own car, period. It's non-negotiable. I'm not doing it. I don't care. You can get mad at me. I don't care. You understand? Because listen, y'all, every single man, every man, Lord, every man that I ever dated moved into my house with me. Every man. There's no exception. And when I tell you never again, you got to have some standards. You understand? You have to have some standards for yourself, y'all, because no, just no. Because if I have my own place, my own car, my own job, then that you got to meet me where I'm at, baby. I can't do it anymore, y'all. And I'm done with build a boyfriends. Let me just tell you that I am done with build a boyfriends. We're not doing that in this season. I don't want nobody that I constantly have to support and pick you up. And no, what? Y'all better put some standards down for yourself. Anyway, I'm back. I'm telling y'all, some of us, we do not set standards. We do not have requirements for what, if they, again, where they gonna lead you? You working yourself to death, and they sitting up driving your car. Y'all, I'm telling y'all know I ain't ashamed of nothing I have been through. Okay? Telling y'all, you better have some standards. And yeah, the first thing people say, well, what about if he trying it? You know what? Well, come holler at me. Come holler at me. No build a bay. Period. Period, Miss Kathy. We not doing build a bays in this season. We not doing build a bays. That is so cute. Honey, what need? We not doing no build a bay. I'm not building a bay. Not doing that. Y'all better set some standards for yourself. That was a good one. I like it. Somebody write that down. We're not doing build-a-bays in this season, because once you start building them like that, you're going to keep having to build them like that. Y'all better get y'all life in order. No, baby, no build-a-bay. We're not doing that. Okay? That was so funny. Okay, I'm back. What else y'all was going to say? So some of you, you're starting out in something. I'm sorry, I got distracted because that was cute. Okay. Take your time. No need to rush. Start with friendship, y'all. Start with friendship. It's so exhausting. Let me tell you how exhausting is it. This ain't Toys R Us trying to tell you, oh, Bob the Builder ass relationship. I'm sorry. See, it just came out. It did. It just came out. That's how we be feeling. Bob the Builder. I ain't got time. We not doing that. We not doing it. Let your relationship start with friendship. Okay, be friends with a person before you ain't got to go. And this the other thing. And y'all, some of y'all probably gonna feel some type of way. And I don't care. Listen, y'all. Do y'all know that? Why is it? I get, well, how I'm gonna say it. I ain't gonna call nobody no hoe. I ain't calling nobody that, a whore, a man whore, whatever you want to say. I'm not. I don't care. But message, I'm gonna say this. What make you think you got to meet one person and then all of a sudden you just tied down for life? Like you can't. Mother Tucker said, "Can we fix it?" Yes, we can. Anyway, I'm back. Period. Styles by Nina Neal. Can we fix it? Yes, we can. Anyway, I'm back. I'm not gonna play with y'all today. Y'all, why you feel like you can't date multiple people and have multiple prospects and avenues? Like, y'all, child mom and them got the hammer, they got the nails, they up there, they doing, they under construction, baby. These folks be coming in, they under construction. I'm not gonna play with y'all today. I'm not. Y'all is doing too much. See, that Elsa and them got y'all acting up. Why is y'all got the people them acting up? Anyway, we back. Child, listen. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm back. Y'all can have multiple dates and people and prospects, okay? No more build a bay mentality and assignments. Period. Period. Shout out to Miss Kathy for build a bay, baby. Because what? No more build a bay. We're not doing that. You got to come fully constructed. And where's there's construction, there's traffic and stalls. Period. Period. Trying to tell y'all. Okay, I'm back. That was so cute. Look. Y'all ought to see, they singing this Bob the Builder song in my head, y'all. I can't with Mama and them. Y'all play too much. They up there with tool belts on and everything. No, 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 no. Be ready to expect the unexpected because there's something brewing. Some of you, let me just say this real quick. You may have a friendship that's getting ready to tell you heard it, Mother Tuck and them. Look, may have a friendship that is getting ready to turn into something more. I'm just telling you, and it may happen really fast. So just saying, you made someone, y'all. I've done that before. I didn't dated someone who was a friend first. I made him wait for like 4 years. I made him wait for like 4 years, and then I dated him, and it was like probably one of the most karmic relationships I've ever been in. And he's a great person, he's a great person for who is for him. Okay, everybody gonna be singing Bob the Builder this song today. Look, you gonna be, can we fix it? Yes, we can. Yes, we can. I'm telling y'all. Okay, I'm back. So just know, some of y'all have a friendship that may end up turning into something more. And some of you, your relationship is getting ready to go to the next level. Okay, what do we got? Forgiveness that is coming in first. Forgiving yourself or another will help you move forward. And for some of you, if you're already, because this is coming through first, y'all know forgiveness starts with self. So if you're in a relationship, forgive yourself. No, wait, let me take that away. Whether you're in a relationship or not, please forgive yourself for what you've endured, what you suffered, what you allowed to happen to you. I want you to know this. It is not your fault the way a person treats you. Because sometimes we don't know better, okay? So forgive. So I want that to make sense, because we allow a person to treat us a certain type of way. This is true. But sometimes people are just who they are. So that's what I mean by this. So let me rephrase it so it makes more sense. You cannot help the way a person is. You can only help the way that you are. You may continue to show up to a person a certain way, but they continue to treat you a certain way because that's what they want to do. It's not your fault how someone presents to you if that's all they know. It's once you realize that a person is not treating you right. I hope that made sense, because I wish I could say it the way I said. I could see it in my head. It's like a narcissist is just a narcissist. It's not your fault that someone is a narcissist. Does that make sense? It is not your fault that someone is a narcissist. It's not your fault that someone is abusive. It's not your fault that they're mistreating you, because that could be all that they know. Make sense? So don't accept responsibility for someone else's behavior because that's how they're showing up, if that makes sense. Hey, Nigel. So forgive yourself, y'all. Forgive yourself and say, man, had I known they were a narcissist, had I not ignored those flags, I wouldn't have gone through some things. I might not have stayed as long as I did. I would have allowed myself to go ahead and walk away. So forgive yourself, okay? Forgiveness is going to be a big part of what brings this next person in for you, okay? Some of y'all, I've been telling y'all, it's like somebody watching y'all. With Maya, message with Maya said, believe what they show you the first time, period. Trying to tell you, some of you, there's something, someone finna get ready to step out the shadows. That's what they said. Like there's an unexpected friendship. It could definitely lead to love that's coming in. But again, this is all coming. They're showing me like this is coming back from you doing some healing. This is why it's important to make sure that you're taking some time out to heal. Okay. Once you do that, y'all, it's gonna change your life. You're gonna attract The person that you want, they gonna come. I'm telling you, let me just tell y'all, they just gonna drop out the sky. You ain't gonna you ain't gonna know where this person came from. You're not gonna know. You're not gonna know. Expect the unexpected, y'all. Expect someone to come into your life and you gonna be like, who are you? Where did you come from? Like, you ain't gonna have no understanding. It's a real thing, y'all. It really happens. And there may be a lot of momentum and forward progress that happens with this person. The relationship may go faster than what you're expecting. So I'm just saying, get in the Harpo, who this? Harpo, who this? Okay. Period. Come on, leap of faith. Y'all, this is like the fool card in this deck. A leap of faith. Some of y'all, I'm going to tell you right now, y'all better listen. Spirit and them are divinely guiding someone. Where's our intervention card? Our divine truth. Spirit is sending somebody in, leap of faith. It is safe to make the move you're considering. You're going to question it. I'm going to tell you right now, you're going to question it. And you probably going to question it over and over and over and over because it's going to seem unreal. They were giving me this energy of fairy tales in meditation this morning, right? And I think we talked about that last Friday. Do not give up on love, y'all. Oh, come on, Spirit. They said that in the channel messages. I didn't have time to go through all of them, y'all. Some of you have given up on love. Where's it at? Where is it? Where is it? Okay, there it is. You have given, when you least expect it, love shows up. You have given up on love. Some of you have given up on love, and it's because of the people you have dealt with in the past, right? Don't give up on love, y'all. Everyone is not the same. Everyone is not the same. Some of you may have put yourself on the shelf, bars, right? Put yourself on the shelf because you felt like, because you were attracting the same type of person. But understand, once you do your healing, you will know, y'all, I kid you not, you will know when a person is not for you, okay? They won't be able to come in and run the same game, speak the same words. It's not going to resonate in your spirituals. You going, look, I've been attracting polygamists. No, child. Well, like, to each his own, no judgment here. If you want multiple wives, y'all know in the Bible that the people all the men had multiple wives. Did y'all know that? I'm just saying. That's an Americanized thing. That's a westernized thing. Because in the Bible, child, they had 50 lamp wives. I'm just saying. So that's something that we have said we're supposed to have multiple wives. In the Bible, they had wives, they had concubines. I had to get clarification on like what adultery means. Hold on, let me think about it. Basically, adultery is like sleeping. I think. Hold on, I want to get it right. I don't want to say it wrong. It's sleeping with someone who's not yours. Like if a woman belongs to another man, per the Bible, just saying, okay, it's a man sleeping with another man's wife. If it's not, but that don't mean that the husband can't have 15 different wives if that's what he wants. Child, they had plenty of wives anyway. I'm back. So just saying, I'm moving on from that. So some of you got to be willing to take this leap of faith. I know you've been hurt, little traumatized, got some things you got to heal. Please don't give up on love, because I promise it's coming for you. And some of y'all, you're going to be a little nervous about taking it. This person's it's like they're going to, I'm just telling y'all, they're going to frighten you a little bit. They're not like in a bad way, but for this person that's coming in for you, you may be a little resistant. Where's the resistance card? You may be a little resistant to it because it's going to frighten you, because it's going to be so much different than what you are used to. I want you to acknowledge that, okay? Acknowledge it, but don't run from it. You're going to feel the resistance, but don't run from it, is what they're saying, okay? Just saying. Don't be afraid to take a chance on, oh, come on, Spirit, they said this. Where's it at? Don't say what you won't do. Don't say what you won't do. Don't say what, here it goes. Don't say what you won't do for the sake of love, y'all. We do some crazy things for love. I'm just saying, but Be real about it. Be honest about it. Okay. But don't say what you won't do, because you'll do some crazy things for the right person. Okay. But they have to deserve that. You ain't just gonna be out here jumping at any old thing. This is about you taking that retreat, taking the time out, learning yourself, learning your love languages, learning what you want a person to provide for you, bring in for you. Like, you got to learn yourself. Once you know that, then you're going to attract that person. Okay. Divine truth. We are helping this connection. So this is Spirit Nim coming in with the assist. We are helping this connection evolve to see things as they really are and bring to light all that has been hidden. Some of y'all, you bring out a part of a person and they bring out a part of you that you didn't even know you had. They allow, oh, come on, Spirit. They're going to allow you to be more vulnerable. They're going to know your truth without, oh, come on, Spirit, without you having to speak it. This is the type of connections that we're calling in. And it's simply because, and as we talk about divine union partnerships and twin flames and all of that, y'all, these are truly divinely guided connections. It's like you don't have to hide from this person. You can show up and be authentic with this person. There's nothing, oh, look, there's nothing that you won't be able to say. These are the kind of connections that we want. But yes, you're going to have to take a leap of faith. Yes, it's going to be difficult because it's hard to trust when previously we weren't told the truth. It's hard to trust when we're not able, like when we have never had a trustworthy person. It's hard to speak and communicate to a person when you've had to hold so much back in previous relationships. You understand? So this new connection, this new person, come on, Spirit, you're not going to have to hide. Y'all, you can show up and be who you are. You understand? And that's what's so important. You're not going to have to hide from this person. This person that, and you're going to know, y'all, this is why you have to get to know yourself. You have to take the time out to know yourself, y'all, because if you don't, you're going to attract a person who will manipulate, who will lie. You'll attract the same type of person. And we don't want to be alone. We don't want to take the time out for healing, but if you want to attract a healed person, you're going to have to do your own healing. Okay. That's just it. Okay, here we go. So Spirit and them are divinely guiding relationships. And this doesn't have to be this could be just a friend. Some of you, maybe you're not ready for a relationship. That's why it's going to start off as friendship. Okay, build upon that, y'all. Just build upon it. You don't have to rush. I know a lot of times, like, you want to make something what it is, but what happens is you're trying to do it before it's time. And so Spirit is coming in these new connections that are coming in, y'all. And they're like, no, take your time. Build a solid foundation. Before, we were building things on sand. We were building on sand. So it was bound to fall because it wasn't built, it wasn't strengthened from the bottom up. Does that make sense? So this know that, okay? Let it start off as friendship. Be friends, talk, have conversations, like do that, y'all, so that you're building from a solid place, okay? That's what Spirit and them are calling you to do in these new connections. And speak your truth. Speak your truth, okay? You better be able to talk. Child, ain't nobody got time. Y'all, I cannot make it up. Twin flame. I'm the whole read. We done. We ain't got nothing else. That was it. It's a wrap. Telling y'all, I can't make it up. Here go the card. Period. Come on, Spirit. Okay. Look, this is a divine counterpart connection. Message. This is a divine counterpart connection. Okay, I'm telling you what is getting. Some of you don't even know your twin yet, but they on the way. Like you're attracting this, you're pulling them in, y'all. Your twin is showing up. It is a divine union partnership. Okay, come on, Spirit, with the confirmations and things. I love when they be showing up and like, we said what we said, because they said what they said. Okay. Can't make it up, y'all. I can't make it up. Okay. Child, look, what is y'all talking about? Y'all want, no, they said they don't even want that card. Okay. I love Spirit and I love y'all. Love you and the one knees. Okay. Well, CJ, this is it. How much confirmation you need, child? They be like, we said what we said, and we still don't be believing in stuff. So I'm just saying. Okay. Okay. We have interference that is coming in, and we're going to get one more card. They said an external party is intruding on this relationship. Y'all, what they first thing they just said about this, because yes, this could be a third party situation. You have to realize, y'all, your twin is your mirror. Okay. So some of you hadn't met your twin yet, and it's because they're extricating, that's what they said, extricating themselves from something that they were already involved in order to move towards you. Okay. Said third, next thing, we already talked about this. Because you're stepping into something new, something that is spiritually guided, something, your divine union partnership. Yes, your ex is gonna come out the woodwork because they're gonna try to run interference. They're gonna try to come in and break up, or try to again speak to your shadow side. So be mindful of these old folks, Mercury retrograde as well, coming through saying, look, remember when, and trying to remind you of where you used to be and how y'all used to do this, that, and the third. We not doing that. Okay. Period. Chill Nim. Hey, chill Nim. Mirrors are reversed too. Absolutely. Okay. So be mindful of people trying to be salty, throw shade, and get in the middle of this, because it's going to happen simply because you're attracting someone that's an elevated version of you, an elevated version of the relationship that you want, and it ain't them. I'm just telling y'all that right now. So, and this don't have to be another, like this could be family as well, y'all. Keep in mind, be mindful, like this could be family that can try to run interference as well. So be mindful of that for whoever that's for. Be mindful of telling your family your business as well. I'm just here. I want y'all to keep, look, if you could do what you want to do. I can't tell you what to do. But be okay with keeping your relationship private. You know, be okay with keeping your relationship private. Everybody don't have to know everything, every detail, no, because if this is the thing, when someone knows, we talked about foundations, y'all, when someone knows that you're building something and they no longer have the access, they no longer have the control, they no longer can manipulate you. It is crazy how people can be envious and jealous, and simply because they see you happy, even if they had the opportunity to, because they had the opportunity to have you, they had the opportunity to be right, to be truthful with you, to show up how you needed them to. Y'all, people, I'm telling you right now, people will hate on your relationship and will do everything they can to try to break it down, destroy it, try to make it'll be crazy stuff. Well, y'all, most of us have already dealt with a crazy ex, something like that. You know what I'm talking about? Like, they see you with someone else, now they exes, and the exes exins, and all of them coming in, and the child, just no, don't be afraid. Like, listen, you ain't got to put people with the most. I don't know why this example just popped in my head. You ain't never seen Denzel Washington and his wife in no foolishness, no drama, no mess, and they have a beautiful relationship. Why? Because their relationship is theirs. It's not social media's. It's not ours. We don't have to see, but we know they've been married for 50 years. I don't know how long Denzel and them been married. I'm just saying, okay? Like, you don't have to tell everyone and put everything on display. If you are used to having that type of relationship where you feel like you need to post your person to be validated, why? You don't need to do that, y'all. It's like this time, if that's what you normally do, oh, let me post bae. You see, period, Jay Causey, like Will, no, this is no judgment, but we know what happened with Will and Jada. We don't see, in healthy relationships, you don't see those types of things, y'all. You don't see Denzel Washington out there posting everything about, I think her name is Coretta. I'm not really sure what Denzel's wife is. I just know I ain't never heard a negative thing about their relationship. That's what I know. Okay. Only reason I say that because I'm at work. Okay, got you, boo. So just be mindful of that, y'all. You ain't got to broadcast everything. And I think in this season, in this relationship, I think it would be healthy and wise not to do that. Let's see, if you're in something new, let it be solid first before you put it out there. Just saying. Okay, here we go. Self-care, last card to come out, and then we're gonna get our final words of guidance. Clear your energy field and focus on yourself before acting. Of course, we're clarifying our divine truth. We talked about knowing yourself, and that's the first thing that's coming in. If you've recently gone through something, a breakup, a separation, just take some time, y'all. Take some time to learn how to love yourself so that you know what to make a requirement for this person. Be truthful, okay? Be truthful about what it is that you need and you know how you want a person to show up. No, you're not gonna have, you shouldn't have to tell them everything, but this is about you knowing yourself and then being the person, y'all. I tell you all the time, be the energy that you want to attract. If you want to attract someone who's gonna treat you right, well, you got to make sure you're treating yourself right. Self-care, pouring into yourself. If you better get in the mirror and be like self saying, I love you, girl, look at you. Look at you, red hair don't care, all that. You better love yourself first. Be the person that you want to see in your life. Be the person that you want to love you. Okay. Importante-ness. Minor words of guidance. We're going to use the Compassionate Care Oracle. I know this reading went a little long, but it is what it is. It is what it is. We have stuff to say. Okay. Some of y'all, again, clearing your energy field. Child, you might need to take a spiritual bath. Release some things. Y'all know, oh, they just said, I'm just tell y'all right now, like, there's some major releasing that's getting ready to happen, child. We got an eclipse that's coming up. Open-mindedness. Others' opinions do matter, though we may not view things the same. This may also encourage a new way of doing something. Then we just get done talking about you ain't got to tell everybody everything that's going on in your business, period. My family, friends, and etc. say me and my guy hiding each other because we don't post one another. CJ, this card is for you. Others' opinions do matter, though we may not view things the same. You ain't hiding a person because you don't post a person. You just don't need everybody in your business. And I'm telling you right now, we love our family, but y'all be mindful of telling your family your business because you will forgive your person before your family will. Don't put your family. Let me just tell y'all this. You and your person should have the strongest, most unbreakable connection ever. I don't care if it's your mama, daddy, sister, brother, everybody, amen. Your person should be your absolute best friend. Your absolute best friend, y'all. Your person should be your best friend. Especially y'all talk about marrying. Your family should not know what is going on in your relationship because understand something's gonna happen. I get it, y'all. We be needing somebody to vent to, but let me tell you something I'm doing in this season of my life. I'm with a person. I'm not talking. Listen, y'all, I have been the one to go and talk about my man to another man. Not cool, y'all. Don't do that. Because look, one thing I'll tell y'all the real truth. One guy that I dated, he literally had a different woman for every part of his life. He had me for the encouragement and the nurturing and the love. He had another person that he could go get high with and smoke with and hang out with. He had another person that would do a different thing. It was like we were compartmentalized, right? Please be mindful of that, okay? Like you. So as a result, he would go and talk to different people about different things. He talking to this person about me, and then he talking to me about this person. Don't do it. Okay. Your person, your woman, your wife, your husband, y'all should be unbreakable. There should not be a single person in the world that can come and say anything to you about your person, or you should not be going to say anything about your person. If you're guilty of that, own that divine truth, y'all. Keep it real with yourself. Don't do it, y'all. Don't do it. That breaks relationships. And if you're going to be with a person, then be with that person. Communicate with them. If y'all have an argument, don't go running and telling your family. Don't go running and telling your friends. Talk to your person, because if you don't, that's creating weakness in your relationship. You understand? Nah, because the spirit just tell me I'm the one he hangs out with and smoke. Well, I'm going to pull a card. When you know, you know. Okay? When you know, you know. You got to know the role you play in a person's life, y'all, for real. Non-traditional roles. Our upbringing, OMG, old wounds. Our upbringing plays a part in how we participate in partnerships. Does yours require an unconditional approach? Telling y'all, be mindful of your old wounds, okay? Be mindful of the how you're showing up, the way that your person's showing up. But sometimes the woman is the head and the man is the one that's at home. There's nothing wrong with that. You just got to make sure you're doing what you need to do in your life, okay? Or how it's going to work best for you. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Roles are like, times are changing, but I'm gonna just say this: if you have always been in a non-traditional role, try a traditional role. Kizzle, just saying. I'm just saying. What we got? Time to leave. Time to leave. Understand when something is no longer aligned with your path forward. We've already been talking about this. Ending cycles, walking away, letting go, so that we can receive what is really for us. Okay. Just saying. Know your role. Shut your mouth. I don't know. Y'all just was wrestling WWE, The Rock. Know your role and shut your mouth. We ain't doing that in this season. Period. Y'all better speak up. Now I'm gonna say this. Some of y'all, it's time to stop talking. Don't talk about it. Be about it. I will say that because they said maybe you've been trying to explain too much. We done with that. We're not doing that. Okay. What else we got? And then we done, y'all. Here we go. Oh, y'all, we got new love that is coming in. Telling y'all, a new person has stirred your romantic feelings. I told y'all, okay? Look, I don't even need to smoke. Period. Like, nah, I'm good. New love. I'm telling y'all, this is what's coming in, y'all. You ain't got to believe it, but I'm telling you. Okay, let me go and say this. Y'all, we're here to experience relationships, okay? We're here to experience relationships. I want you to know that God ain't out here just like you gonna be single for the rest of your life. That's just not what it is, y'all. It's not what it is. You're going to have someone to show up. Please don't give up on love. If you start giving up and losing hope, you're pushing that person further away. There is someone coming in for you. Okay. There is new love that is coming in for you. And they gonna stir something up inside of you that maybe you hadn't felt for a long time. But be ready and open to receiving it, y'all. You got to be open to receiving it. And yep, it's gonna be scary. And yep, you're gonna be like, OMG, what am like? Is this? Do I really feel this? Is it really happening? It's scary when you're stepping into something new, a new connection. And it's scary when someone is eliciting feelings and emotions from you that you hadn't felt for a long time, because you can be in a relationship and that relationship can be dead. So a new person can come in and start making you feel things that you hadn't felt message in a long time. Okay. So just saying, someone's getting ready to step in and they're going to make you feel the things. Y'all. Okay. That's it. I'm done. What's at the bottom of the deck? Reconciliation. Romantic feelings. I'm telling y'all, your feelings are real and worth exploring. Coming in with new love. So some of you, maybe you've never experienced romance. Maybe you've never had someone to wine and dine you. Maybe you've never been courted. Maybe you've never had a relationship that was really built on friendship, where you can sit up and laugh and joke and talk for hours and never get tired of talking to a person, right? Maybe you're going to experience that, and it's something that maybe you wanted it. You could have fantasized about it. You can be dreaming like, am I ever going to get my turn? Am I ever? One of my biggest requests with Spirit Nim was, I want to experience a healthy relationship. Every relationship has been more toxic than healthy that I've been in. So this new person that comes in, it's healthier, y'all, because again, it's coming from a healed place. You understand? So this new person is going to excite you. It's going to feel magical. It's going to feel scary. Like maybe you ain't felt butterflies in forever. You're going to feel the butterflies. You're going to feel the feels, like all of these things, y'all, and step into that. Yes, it's scary, but don't run from it. You understand? Allow yourself to date a person and just enjoy a person's company and just enjoy the experience of creating a healthy relationship. And yes, it's going to turn into something more, because your person wants the same thing you want, because both of you have gone without it for so long. Make sense? Okay, so don't be surprised. Like someone, this is giving the lover's card on this. Romantic feelings, your feelings are real and worth exploring. And if you can't talk to your person about your feelings, then reevaluate because that might not be your person. Okay, just saying. Real love is truthful, y'all. It's truthful. So we ain't got time for this person up here sending mixed signals. We ain't got time for that. Okay, so be real in this season of your love life. Kizzle, kizzle. And that's it, y'all. That's all I got. I hope this was helpful for y'all. What else? If you're not in the community, make sure you go join the Facebook community, y'all. We're manifesting, meditating. Some of you manifesting love. Go to my website, ToShaeGermaine.com. Get in the Facebook community. Make sure that you're also signed up for the Teach Me How to Tarot live tarot masterclass that is happening on May the 19th. I'm teaching y'all how to read these cards now and tap in with your intuition. So make sure that you go and sign up for that. That's it. We done for the week. Okay, so we'll be back on Monday. I love y'all in real life. Yes, invest in yourself, in the community, period. Right? I'm getting ready to start doing more over here. And I will tell y'all, just depending, like my schedule is shifting a little bit. So once I have my own things that are situated and settled, the timing may shift a little bit where this may start a little later, but we're going to see how that goes. Okay. Love yourself today. Hydrate your soul and things. Drink your water. Say your gratitude. Have a fantastic, amazing, abundant weekend. Okay. I might pop on and do a live. What is anything going on this weekend? I don't know. We're gonna see what happens. I ain't gonna make no promises because I think I'm gonna be a little busy this weekend. So I probably won't see y'all. I take it back. I probably won't see y'all. Okay. Love y'all in real life. Okay. Thank y'all for tapping in. Thank y'all for the likes, the shares, the subscribes, all that good stuff. And I will see y'all on Monday. Deuces. Yeah, child. I'm gonna be busy this weekend. I got things to do. I'm gonna be busy. Bye, y'all. Bye.